So when I say the words weight loss, what comes to mind? Am I right? It's diets, it's restriction, it's hunger. And that's why it doesn't work, right? Because when you speak to your subconscious and say weight loss, it's like, hunger, restriction. Why do I want that? Why do I want to come on board? Ugh. And it fights you. And that's what dieting feels like, right? You're fighting against your subconscious. You're fighting against something deep within you that does not want to lose weight. Lose weight. Because when I say don't eat, right? What is the first thing you think about? You think about food and how you can't eat it. And when I say don't think of an elephant, you immediately think of an elephant. And it makes you really obsess on that elephant. Am I right? So dieting works the same way. We say don't eat, and now all you can think about is food. So instead, we have to paint the picture of what we want over that, right? Why do we want to lose weight? Do we want to have more energy so that we can play with our grandkids? Do we want to walk into a store and try on everything and feel amazing in our body? Do we want people to know to us? Do we want to, run with ease and feel our body moving easy and free? Like, what is it that you want to do? And that's why I call my program Vibrant Juicy Life, right? Because it's not about weight loss. It's about what we get to do with all that new physical and mental freedom when we're no longer thinking about food, when we're no longer controlling food or being controlled by food. What is that dream that we would do if that was gone? What would we do with all that amazing space? Because for me, when I was struggling with food felt like my main joy, my comfort, right? It was where I turned when I wanted a little boost. And I was scared to give that up, because then what? Does that mean I don't have any comfort? I don't have any joy? And as I learned how to give myself comfort and joy outside of food, it opened me up for a whole new way of being. So many ways to give myself comfort and joy. The food became just food. It's just one tiny little thing that isn't even not particularly satisfying. And so many other amazing comforts and joys and dreams and bigger life and moving with ease and trying on clothes and just a whole world waiting for you on the other side. So the first step is thinking about what it is that you want. You want to step into a place where you have the control, right? That food isn't controlling you. I remember one time my cats brought in this chipmunk and they were chasing it all around the house. It came in, I think, must have been through the garage, and they were chasing it and I was trying to save it, and I got really frustrated because that chipmunk has to take some ownership in, like, how are we going to get you out of the house? And he just kept running around and I wanted to save him, right? And that's the same way that we get stuck sometimes in our lives. That things are being done to us, but it's about us stepping into our power and taking ownership and moving forward and driving our lives towards that dream that we hold so tightly, that then we can walk through anything to make it happen.